So we've recently completed our first importation process of bringing in top quality goat breeds in the country. We've brought in the Kalahari red, the Boer goat and the Saanen in year one, and we're actually making strides towards the second importation process which we should be making. So the goat breeding stock is coming in and will be housed at 4 different points. The first 2 points are going to be the private sector integrators, which the project is working in, which is Kombororo Farm and Mitchview Investments. And then the second point will be the research institutions, which is Grasslands and Matopos Research Station. So the research stations are going to be specifically working towards building the national gene pool of the goat breeding stock within the country. So they all have a gene pool of the Boer, of the Kalahari, and even the Saanen. And the goat integrators now, the private sector is going to be breeding and making sure that these offspring or offspring of the genetic is also passed on to the different farmers. Both the institutions are going to be working at the goat improvement centers, which are going to be located in the 12 districts that we are working in. And they are going to be specifically working towards breed improvement for the smallholder farmer, training and even providing some of the after-sale extension, which is necessary for smallholder farmers to get into the breeding of top quality genetics.
I'm Lindani Ngobe from Mitchview Enterprises. We are here in Plumtree all the way from Namibia with some 224 goats, a mixture of Boer goats, Kalahari reds and the Saanen goats. They are destined to Matopos Mitchview, Matopos Research, and also some are going to Kombororo Farms in Chivu and the other lot to Grasslands.
The main aim of acquiring projects from foreign countries, especially Namibia, is because in Namibia these are arid regions, so our animals will be able to adapt very easily now. Mostly it's about crossing the Boer bucks, Kalahari reds with our indigenous goats so that we get improved breed which can be able to adapt in our Zimbabwean climate. The main aim of crossing and giving the farmers the improved crossbreds is to get improved meat now in terms of the carcass weight. You have to get more meat compared to the indigenous fire goats.
Yes, we are very excited as an institute to receive these goats. I believe that these goats will go in a long way to answer farmer needs, because as a research institute, our mandate is to respond to farmer needs. You find that half, or if not more than half, of our requests for breeding stock goat-related are Boer goats and Kalaharis. So we believe that these goats will go a long way in answering those needs. So we believe that we'll crossbreed these goats with our indigenous Matebele goats so that we distribute either the F1s or the F2s to our farmers.
So the big question is, how do the farmers access the genetics? So the genetics is going to be accessed from different points. Farmers can buy top quality genetics from the integrators. So the private sector is specifically coming in to breed and availing the breeding stock to the farmers at a fee. Because one of the challenges we've had in country is that one of not having registered stud breeders. So at least this is a process in which the integrators will be able to have the top quality genetics and supply to the farmers. And secondly, farmers will be able to access the top quality genetics from their goat improvement centers. So the project will be establishing goat improvement centers in 12 districts in 5 provinces within the country. So the goat improvement center is a facility in which the farmers can take their goats for breeding. Farmers can access feeding, farmers can also access animal health, and farmers can also receive trainings and also bring their stocks for aggregation at that particular point. So there will be coordinated meetings, coordinated breeding exercises which will be conducted at the goat improvement centers. So the communal farmers, the smallholder farmers within the rural setup, the anchor farmers can come in at the goat improvement center and be able to benefit from the top quality genetics. The research institutions will also be working towards setting up a gene pool which farmers can also be coordinated through their associations to ensure that they also demand services from the research stations, and then the breeding stock or breeding genetics is also passed through at that point. So the research stations will be coming in specifically to improve the goat industry at a large scale, looking at it from an industry perspective just beyond the project initiative. And that is how the farmers across can benefit from the initiatives. So the farmers associations, the goat producer business associations will be key in terms of organizing farmers, coordinating farmers, and also demanding these services which farmers will require to improve their breeds.